especially on Tuesday, to teach you guys a lesson on the Black Death, also called the bubonic plague. This disease originated in Asia, which you guys were just learning about, and was brought over to Europe in the 14th century on the Silk Road, which I know you guys have just finished up a unit about. This disease is really important to look at because it basically wiped out 60% of the entire population of Europe. Like, if you think about it, that is a huge number. So what we're going to look at specifically today is how it was spread. So I came up with a really cool idea. I thought that we could do a role-playing activity. Yeah, it's going to be really great. I wrote up a script, and you guys are all going to have probably at least 2 parts to read for the class. And so what we're going to be doing is you guys are going to play the role of the British Medical Board. And you're going to be hearing a couple of cases, real-life cases, of what happened to people, and you're going to decide how this disease was spread. And so what I want you guys to do is, can you all get out a piece of paper and a writing utensil? And I want you guys to write down specific details. So people are going to tell you their name, and then maybe a date, and then they're also going to tell you what happened. Now this is really significant because they're coming to you, the medical board, and telling you what happened. And so you need to take notes, and at the end you're going to decide what is the cause of the spread of the Black Plague. Now people are going to give you different examples, but it's up to you to decide based on the evidence what is the actual cause. So once one case is done, please return to your guys' seat, and then that will signal the next case to start. So we have to keep this moving a little bit fast because we only have an hour. So please jump up if you know it's your turn. Okay, great, thank you. So there's 3 ways to spread it. The first one is through flea bites. So the actual flea is containing the disease and bites you. The second way, does anyone remember when they said that like the guy doesn't eat meat, he doesn't do anything? How did he get this, right?
Because he drank the water.
We'll get there. Okay, so what happens is that the blood is rushing through your body, and your immune system is shutting down, and your blood vessels in your body are just basically exploding. So like you have blood everywhere inside your body, not like contained. And so you have it in your lungs, and you're coughing a lot because your lungs are filled, and you're throwing out all of these tiny minuscule blood particles into the air, which people will then come in and breathe in.
So it's air transmitted.
So it can be air transmitted too.
What? I was the only person that really thought that.
Right, and so they talked about how there are entire families living in these really cramped 1-bedroom places, right? Does anyone remember that? And so if you have someone sitting there coughing, and you have everyone hanging out in this room, which is confined because you're not allowed to leave, how fast are you going to get it transferred?
Really fast.
Really fast. Now, do you guys remember the part when they said, well, we're not going to shower or bathe because it'll open up our pores and the fumes will get in? Right? Do you remember that, guys?
That's a good idea.
Whose line was that when they said they're not going to, yeah?
I didn't actually do that.
Oh. So basically, people weren't bathing. So people were hanging out in enclosed places. There's rats everywhere. They probably have fleas on them, and they're just not bathing at all. So like, it's a perfect condition for this disease to completely wipe out entire areas. Does anyone have any questions?
Do they have an antidote?
A cure.
Yeah, so basically what happened was they killed off 60% of Europe, this disease, and then all of a sudden, people stopped getting sick. This is a disease that you literally would drop dead within 5 days of getting it, just drop dead, and no one could cure you because no one knew what was happening. And so after a couple of years, like 100 years, you just stopped getting sick because of it. Like your body stopped responding to it. You became naturally inoculated, like when we get shots. So you naturally
like
have
flu
that.
doesn't kill us anymore?
Yeah, basically, like,
Wait, if we used to kill us?
So we got
Yeah.
immune.
Really?
so now we're immune to it. Now, who was telling me that there was,
Come down.
can you say what you're
The bubonic plague is still in prairie dogs.
right, so it's still around today, but like no one's like,
Wasn't there a girl that got it like a couple years ago?
Yeah, there was a girl that got it.
yeah, but now we have medicine to cure it, and now we know exactly what is transferring it and how it's being, given to all these people, and so we can
At
pinpoint it
least
and
it's
cure
a
it.
quick death.